Hello the people, I'm Page. If you're wondering why I'm just talking over gameplay footage right now, my original plan for this video was to use AI narration to explain this video, but for some reason the AI text-to-speech wasn't working, so I figured I'll just make up some stuff on my own. Anyway, what is this video? Well, you probably noticed in some recent live streams that I attempted to try to break the board in Wheel of Fortune on PS2. That is, score over $100,000 in a game, so the score would not display properly. To be honest, I didn't do it because I wanted to show off my skill or nothing. I did it because I wanted to simply prove it was possible. So, in an effort to try and cause as less damage to my psyche as possible, I figured I might as well try to accomplish the goal by cheating. By which I mean I decided to use save states. Basically, if I have a bad spin, I'll save state so that I keep all my money, and then I'll have my maximum earning potential. But in doing so, I accidentally found out one of the biggest tricks of this game's programming quirks, but I'll get to that when I get to that. Let's start with the first round. In the first round, I actually did not use any save states because the round 1 wheel is very chill. A very low top value of 1,000, but no prizes and only one bankrupt on the wheel. So I had no reason to use save states here. Did I make some easy mistakes in the first round? Absolutely. But as I established in my streams, it's the best time to make mistakes so that it doesn't impact your earning potential later on. The only time it's unacceptable is when I go about losing 3, 4, 5 lives in a single round. That kind of puts me on edge for the rest of the game. Thankfully that didn't happen, and thanks to it being a who is it puzzle, I got a good starting score. The second round had some prizes on the wheel, and with those prizes came an opportunity for me to expand my save stating ways. I decided I would use another slot mid-round in case I hit bankrupt after a big prize game. But despite me picking up the 10,000, I actually did not use any save states in the second round either. And I actually came away with a pretty good score just by sheer luck. So much so that I actually solved the puzzle early. Sure, I could have actually kept spinning and used save states to cover up my mistakes and get more money, but I was so caught off guard by the fact that I even got to 10,000 I wasn't even thinking of it.
Okay everyone, time now for the jackpot round.
Round 3 was when I finally started getting used out of the save states. The very first spin of the round was a bankrupt, so of course I had to save state my way out of that. But the second time I used a save state was for a petty reason. My first non-bankrupt spin, I picked the wrong letter and save stated. Why did I do that? I don't know, because my initial intent was to keep my puzzle solving skills untouched. I was only going to use the save states to redo my spins, not my letter calling. But anyways, at least I proved that the save states worked. Anyway, for this puzzle, I did make some very unoptimal letter calls, but that's the thing about me naturally solving the puzzle, is that I don't always know what the best letter to call is for the amount of money that I spend unless I know the puzzle. It usually takes me about a little over halfway through the puzzle in some cases for me to pick it up, and in some cases I pick it up after a couple letters. It changes randomly. But anyways, this time I did go a bit liberal on the consonants, calling every single letter that was available to take all the money I possibly could, because I knew I could just save state away the bankrupts. And for all you karma nuts coming after me because I save stated that one wrong letter guess, it's okay. I balanced it out by letting myself hit a lose a turn. At least my score didn't take that big a hit. I picked up the surprise partway through the round, and that helped me out some. Anyway, on to the fourth round. Round 4 was pretty uneventful. Even after save stating my first bankrupt spin, the rest proceeded as normal, and I didn't even hit any of the big value spaces once. In fact, that's one trend I've noticed throughout all of these rounds in this particular session, is that I never hit the big money spaces. Would I have gotten closer to breaking the board had I done so? I don't know, but I'll never find out because I keep overwriting my own save states. But anyways, I decided here that I would continue being liberal with the consonants, and it didn't help that I would keep making unoptimal guesses, because again, I don't know the puzzles ahead of time. I may be a save stater, but that doesn't mean I'm a cheater. I'm only grateful that this puzzle was a fill-in-the-blank puzzle, because it did boost my score a little bit, probably not a lot, but enough that I noticed. Anyway, let's move on to the 5th round already. Okay, there was one amusing thing that happened at the beginning of round 5, or at least I consider it amusing. I spun the wheel and landed on bankrupt. This time I figured I should probably let it be, because I had so many extra lives anyway, it doesn't really matter if I lose a couple on my progress if I don't lose any money. But then when I did the second spin and hit another bankrupt, I decided screw it and save stated anyway. Other than that, round 5 was pretty uneventful. Same unoptimal solving until halfway through, same me not spinning the high values on the wheel, same being liberal with the consonants and all that. But anyway, that's not what you're here to see. Turns out that the thing I discovered that changed everything I knew about the Wheel of Fortune video games occurred in the bonus round. Now, for those unaware of how bonus rounds worked in Wheel of Fortune, round about the early to mid 2000s, they would have 5 bonus round cards, each one having a different prize, and you would pick one and hope you win it. So what I decided to do for this one was to have a save state right before the bonus round card selection. That way, if the prize behind the bonus round card wasn't enough to break the board, in theory, I could just reload the save state, pick a different card, and do it again. I solved it the first time with ease because I'm gangsta like that, and the prize was a whale watching excursion in Vancouver. It was a wonderful prize and it gave me a really cool score, but it wasn't enough to break the board. So, as I set myself to do, I reloaded the save state, pick another card. Of course, it would give me the same puzzle because I guess that's how save states work. So I went to card number 2 and I solved it and I got the whale watching excursion. What the heck is going on? Save state, card number 3. Solve the puzzle, whale watching. Save state, card number 5. Solve the puzzle, whale watching excursion. Save state, card number 4. Solve the puzzle. Guess what? The freaking whale watching excursion. Turns out every single card in this game has the same prize. They give you the illusion of choice in this game. So it doesn't matter what envelope you pick, you'll get the same prize no matter what. And it's honestly starting to make me question if they did the same thing in the other Wheel of Fortune games on console and PC, at least around this era, but that's neither here nor there. It kind of makes me reevaluate my strategy for getting the break the board goal. Because now that I know the bonus rounds don't matter, I'm not going to put as much thought into selecting the envelope this time. I'm just going to focus on trying to get the score as high as possible and manipulating the power of my spins so that I hit bankrupt and lose a turn less. But anyway, that's an excursion for another day. I wanted to get this off my chest because I'm just that close to breaking the board. I can feel it. But I don't know how much longer I can continue doing the live streams. But anyway, until next time I do anything, thank you for watching, and a big thanks to my paid channel members, Wavefighter39, Septal720, and Raptormon132, and I'll check you guys later. Peace.